Hello. This is going to be an example on how to do R9 swapping. I know that there is some confusion about it, and I wanted to make a video to show an example of how to do it and how to do it well. So, essentially, what you're going to do is right now I have one level. I have one level in R9 here. And so what you're going to do is to R9 swap, we'll just hold down Excel first. And we'll just hold down Excel for till we get to about a 2.5 multiplier or higher. It just depends on what you prefer. I personally do a 2 or 2.5 because my prestiges are usually I usually try and stay on top of them and do them pretty quickly. I get on, hold Excel for a while, and then do it. But we're going to do it for a little bit longer today. You do not want this basic equation for prestige, for auto prestige. Specifically because what will happen is if you get... So, like right now, I'm going to have to turn off auto prestige. So right now, as soon as DB gets larger than B, if I were to let go of Excel, or if I were to R9 swap and then swap off of R9 to build T, which you need to do later on, because your prestiges will start to get longer. It will prestige, even if you're 0.0001 more for DB. If your DB is higher than your B, if you were to drop Excel or to switch your PHI off, it will automatically prestige, and you'll have to wait however long to get your DB back up. So what we're gonna do instead is I don't know what to put PHI in, but what you would put your values in to get your to find out where to put your students. I'm just gonna put them in a couple things just because it doesn't need, for demonstration, it doesn't really matter. You'll take out your students from R9, and then you'll dump them into whatever you need to dump them into, whatever the calculator says. Now, you saw that PHI went up a decent amount, and that FT jumped up a lot. It'll go up depending on how many students you have and how many levels of R9 you have. It can jump up anywhere between 20 to something like 150. The thing that's important is you get a large boost in FT and also in DB, and we're going to take advantage of that. So now that we're here, or now that we got that, we're going to go ahead and go over here. If you have the equation for past 14K, the new prestige equation, you don't just hold Excel and wait. But if you don't have it yet, you would prestige, and then pull all your students out of PHI, and then dump it back into R9. Now you're going to keep building tau while your FT is coming back, which is going to be more beneficial in the long run, because tau is not going to go away like the PHI comes and goes. Now you would just wait, and then as soon as it gets back up, you would do it again, and you would rinse and repeat this process until you got to your desired level, your desired graduation level, if you use the PHI times tau calculator. You would just put your values in there, find out approximately where you're going to be, and then make sure you double check how far away you are from the next student, because sometimes it may tell you right at that moment that you're going to be at that student, but if you get the extra 5 from pushing and you get a little bit extra tau from pushing, are you going to be able to reach that next student? That's the question. So you put your stuff in to see how, if you can get to your next student, and you find out exactly how far you need to go before you graduate, and then you would graduate when you get there. And then rinse and repeat this process until you get more stonks than you could ever know you ever wanted. Again, if you guys ever have any questions, just ask in the Discord, or you can DM me or Baldy or anybody else, or you can ask on the subreddit. Just no questions are too dumb. Have a good one, everybody. Go ahead and go get that FT, boys.